Hello everyone! Today we are at a vast wheat field in Saline County, Kansas, USA. This is the peak of the wheat harvest season, where combine harvesters are working tirelessly to collect millions of tons of wheat for domestic consumption and export. After the harvest, the remaining straw in the field will be gathered by specialized machines. This is an essential step to clear the fields and repurpose the straw for various uses, such as livestock feed or fertilizer production. As soon as the field is cleared, the sowing process begins. Modern seeders ensure that each seed is placed at the right depth and spacing, allowing the wheat plants to grow optimally. After sowing, the irrigation system is activated. In Kansas, farms often use pivot irrigation systems to provide the necessary moisture for crops throughout the growing season. After months of care and growth, the wheat field turns golden once again, signaling a new harvest season. The combine harvesters return to begin the next cycle of wheat collection. The harvested wheat is then transported to drying facilities, where it is dried to ensure the best quality before storage. Finally, the wheat is bagged and delivered to distribution centers, supplying flour mills and food companies across the United States and around the world. How do you feel about the wheat production process in Kansas? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss our upcoming videos. See you next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to explore one of the greatest culinary treasures in the world, Parmigiano Reggiano, Italy's legendary cheese. Every year, 137,000 tons of this cheese are produced, but don't be mistaken, this is no ordinary cheese. It's crafted exclusively in select regions under the strict protection of the European Union. What makes Parmigiano Reggiano so special? I can't wait to unveil the secrets. The journey to discovering this cheese is more incredible than you can imagine. Let me take you into the magical world of Parmigiano Reggiano, also known as Parmesan cheese, where every day is a perfect journey to create this legendary cheese. Here the cows are carefully tended to, divided into 4 special breeds, each producing milk with its own unique flavor. Every drop of milk from the cow's diet to each step of processing adheres to strict regulations. No preservatives, no additives. This is the magic that allows this cheese to mature for up to 10 years, preserving its peak flavor in every bite. With just 3 simple ingredients, milk, rennet and salt, it's enough to create a masterpiece that captivates the world. The miracle is that this recipe has remained unchanged for over 1,000 years, and perfection is still maintained every single day. Here, everything operates with the precision of a symphony. Twice a day, the milk is freshly drawn in the natural warmth, never chilled, preserving its purest flavor. The evening milk rests in large vats, where a smooth, creamy layer slowly rises to the top, silently telling a story of earth, sky, and time. As dawn breaks, this cream is separated to make butter, while the fresh morning milk is blended with the evening's milk. And do you know what happens when these 2 streams of milk meet? A perfect balance is created, not only in flavor but in texture, laying the foundation for Parmigiano Reggiano cheese with its unmistakable crunch and fragrant aroma. The production of Parmigiano Reggiano cheese begins with a magical step: heating milk in giant gleaming copper vats. Thanks to copper's excellent heat conductivity, the milk is evenly heated, creating the perfect conditions for pasteurization and activating natural enzymes. This is the moment when milk begins its transformation into the legendary cheese admired worldwide. When the milk reaches the perfect temperature, around 33 to 35 degrees Celsius, a magical moment. At this point, rennet, a powerful catalyst extracted from the stomachs of animals, is added. In just about 20 minutes, this enzyme causes the proteins in the milk to coagulate, forming curd. Once the curd reaches the ideal consistency, the next step in the Parmigiano Reggiano cheese-making process is cutting the curd into small grains to release the whey. This is done using a spino, a traditional cheese-cutting machine with sharp blades arranged in a frame. The machine is carefully controlled to cut the curd into evenly sized grains, creating a larger surface area for the curd to interact with the whey. This cutting process not only releases the trapped whey, but also increases the surface area of each curd grain. As a result, the draining process happens more quickly and efficiently, removing the excess water from the curd grains. At the same time, the moisture distribution within each curd grain becomes uniform, which is why Parmigiano Reggiano has such a smooth texture and rich flavor after aging. When the curd's temperature reaches 54 degrees Celsius, the coagulated milk solids begin sinking to the bottom of the vat, separating from the whey over about 45 minutes. This is when the cheese starts shedding moisture, forming its initial structure and getting ready for the next step. Skilled workers use a special linen cloth to gently and carefully lift the curd blocks out of the vat. These blocks are not only cut into 2 even parts, but are also hung by a sturdy metal rod. This process gives the cheese the necessary softness, allowing it to bathe in the liquid, expand, and naturally soften. It's a crucial step that creates a magical transformation, gradually shaping the cheese into its perfect form. Modern machinery helps produce cheese quickly and accurately, with an intelligent transport system ensuring quality and saving time. Once the cheese is ready for molding, special molds begin to imprint unique markings on the surface of the cheese, the distinctive patterns of Parmigiano Reggiano. These are not just identifiers, but also hold the history and value of each batch of cheese. These molds not only shape the cheese, but also stamp the production date, allowing for the tracking of the aging process and ensuring precision at every step. Through these imprints, each piece of Parmigiano Reggiano is closely monitored, maintaining the quality and reputation of one of the world's most renowned cheeses. After being molded, the cheese is then immersed in brine. Workers carefully ensure that each piece of cheese is completely submerged in the brine, helping to remove excess moisture. They will turn each piece every few minutes to ensure the brine soaks in evenly and the cheese reaches the perfect level of saltiness. This process lasts for about 20 days, during which the cheese absorbs the brine, developing its distinctive flavor and perfect texture. After being immersed in brine, Parmigiano Reggiano enters the next crucial phase. The cheese wheels are moved into vast storage areas where the aging process begins. Although the cheese has been soaked in brine for nearly 3 weeks, it takes another 7 months for the salt to penetrate the core of each wheel, developing the cheese's distinctive flavor. This aging period is essential for Parmigiano Reggiano to reach its perfect balance of texture, taste, and aroma. Machinery helps sort the cheese wheels based on their production date, then automatically arranges them on the aging racks. The aging process lasts at least 12 months, but for those aged even longer, the flavor and quality only improve, and their value increases accordingly. After nearly a year of careful waiting and attention, experts use a testing hammer to tap on the cheese wheels, listening closely to the sound that resonates from within, a sign that the cheese has reached the perfect level of aging. If the sound is just right, the cheese is approved, carefully handled and prepared to be sent out into the world. The production of Parmesan is a lengthy process, requiring meticulous care, finesse, and a perfect blend of tradition and modern technology. It's no surprise that a high-quality piece of Parmesan cheese can cost thousands of dollars. If you appreciate the essence of perfection in every bite, don't miss the chance to try an authentic piece of Parmesan.